known as the Maverick.
Events to honor Senator McCain begin today at the state capitol, where he will lie in state. Team 12's Mike Gonzalez is live there this morning. Mike, this is a pretty rare honor in Arizona.
Paul, you're absolutely right. We've been doing some research this morning, and listen to this. He is only the fourth person ever to lie in state here at the state capitol. He will join the likes of Carl Hayden, who did this in 1972, Jesse Owens in 1980, and former Arizona Senator Marilyn Jarrett, who lied in state in 2006. Guys, I think adding to the emotion of this day, this would have been the senator's 82nd birthday. His body's going to arrive out here about 9 a.m. There's going to be a private ceremony at 10 a.m. inside the rotunda. That's going to be led by Governor Doug Ducey, former Senator John Kyle, Senator Jeff Flake will also be a part of that. Then at 2 p.m., the public is invited to view the senator's body. That will happen through 8 p.m. But what we're told is that if there is a long line out here, guys, and people haven't had a chance to see the senator by 8 p.m., they're going to let folks in. It doesn't matter if that goes until 12 a.m. Then tomorrow there will be a service at the North Phoenix Baptist Church. That starts at 10 a.m. The likes of Vice President Joe Biden, Larry Fitzgerald will be a part of that. Former baseball star Luis Gonzalez, who was a really good friend of the senators, along with Grant Woods, who's also a very close friend. Then on Friday, the senator's body will be flown to Washington, D.C. He'll lie in state at the U.S. Capitol. Just the 31st person that will be bestowed that honor. Again, when you put that in historical perspective, guys, Abraham Lincoln has lied in state at the U.S. State Capitol, so he'll certainly be in good company. Then on Saturday, there'll be a service at the National Cathedral. Then Sunday, he will be buried at the U.S. Naval Academy Cemetery next to his good friend, Chuck Larson. So I want to talk a little bit about the parking issues out here. There's really not an official parking mantra that's been released. So if you want to come out, make sure you come out early. Also, like Jimmy mentioned, it's going to be 104 degrees today. So bring your umbrellas, bring a lot of water, because it's going to obviously be hot. There's going to be thousands of people out here who want to pay their respects. We'll be out here covering the entire process live. We're going to send it back to you in the studio.
You know, Mike, that's a good point. I didn't think about parking, because that is a tricky place to park and to find places to go. So Uber?
Yeah, that would be actually a good option, just to let folks know that Jefferson and Adams, right in front of the Capitol, is closed. So obviously expect it to be a mess. As I said, they haven't really released anything in terms of parking to the media. So essentially you're on your own. And if you're familiar with it, I mean, there's a lot of tight streets here. If you've got older folks, you just got to be careful.
And you don't see any lines yet, right? You don't see any people out there, because it is a ways to go.
I would say, you know, there's some activity. There's some honor guard folks. Our photographer Daniel is going to zoom in a little bit. You can see activity starting to pick up a little bit here at the state capitol, but you know, in terms of people that are coming to honor the senator, I haven't really seen anybody. I've seen a couple of folks on motorcycles and just a couple of stragglers that wanted to get here early, but really the bulk of the crowd has not gotten here yet. What I will tell you is there are a lot of security. I've seen a lot of dogs sweeping this area, so expect high security as well. So they certainly are getting this place ready, because there is media from not only locally, regionally, nationally, but from across the world here covering this, guys.
All right, Mike, we'll check back with you in a little bit. Our coverage begins at 9 o'clock of the memorial for McCain here today.